You know, it's a good opportunity for him to show how good he is.
In the back.
Jeff Rabjohns from Peaks.com for Darius. Why do you feel you guys are so much better defensively this year than you were last year?
I just think guys really have a commitment to defense, and we showed last year that that defense win games. So I know Coach really put an emphasis on it this year that we really gotta put 100% of our energy on defense, and he gives us a lot of freedom on offense. So he just wants us to be very committed on defense, and I think that's just what it is this year.
On the left.
For Darius, Bob Kravitz with the Indianapolis Star. Even when you guys are not forcing turnovers necessarily, what does your defense do to unsettle offenses?
They just try to defense just try to speed them up. I mean, either some teams like to walk the ball up the court, or they want to just play at a slow pace. So if our pressure could speed them up a little bit, it could really take them out of their offense. And that's just, if we're not forcing turnovers, then we're speeding the offensive up, and they're not used to doing that. So, we're just trying to pressure as much as we can to speed up the offensive team.
Paul Woody from the Richmond Times-Dispatch for Darius and Troy. Athletes at your level in general are pretty confident. You guys seem to be supremely confident, and it's like the idea of losing never even crosses your mind. And I wondered how you developed that attitude, and did you learn much of it from the players who preceded you last year?
Yeah, I mean, from last year, we were with a great group of seniors last year, and they just taught us about heart. I mean, with heart, you just got to have heart to play a game of basketball, and it just comes with confidence. And confidence, a lot of players have confidence. That's just what you want to have within yourself. And then, you also get confidence from your teammates. So, it just comes from each other and comes from within yourself.
Ryan Carter, Bloomington Herald-Times for Darius. With a team like Indiana, who's kind of been comfortable playing at a faster pace, kind of like you had said before, do you guys change your defense at all, or do you just kind of have to adjust to them being able to play that fast?
No, we don't change anything at all. We want to bring our style of play into the game. So we're gonna pressure. We're gonna be very aggressive like we always have been, and we just gonna try to force turnovers like we have been doing all season.
Hey, Troy, would you mind addressing the confidence question, because I know you've sort of come along past 2 or 3 years?
That's something that Coach Smart really emphasizes in practice. Just going out there and playing aggressive, loose, and confident. On the offensive end, and playing our havoc on the defensive end, and that's just something you have to have within yourself. Is just knowing you can go out there and do it. Because if you don't, you're not going to have the great results that we have, and we have guys that believe in themselves and believe in our teammates, and we're able to go make plays. So.
Jeff Rabjohns at Peaks.com. Troy, can you just talk a little bit about what it's like to kind of sort of be the Cinderella of March, what the run was like last year, and kind of how has that changed the program there at VCU?
It was a great run we had last year. We're trying to start that run this year, but it's great for the community, great for VCU, and really great for us. Touching back to the motivation standpoint, it was just a lot of people are doubting us, and we're very motivated, and it helps us win in games. Late in games, and we know a lot of people are against us, so we just want to use that as motivation. And we want to start this run this year, so we're looking forward to it. So.
Chris Foster with the LA Times. Troy, is it possible for a mid-major like VCU to ever shake that Cinderella tag when you do well in the tournament?
I have no idea. We can be the Cinderella. We don't have to be the Cinderella. We're just going to go out there and play hard every game, in the tournament, because everybody wants to win, so.
Yeah, this question is for Troy. Pete DePremio from the Four-Way News Sentinel. Can you talk a little bit about Coach Smart's style, what makes him unique, what from a player's perspective makes him a successful coach?
He really just emphasizes in practice that you know, we're great, you know, and he really instills that in us, and, you know, he makes it feel like nobody can stop us. You know, he builds confidence in us, first of all, and then we really work on our defense when we work on our offense, because you know that, you know, offense will come, and if we play aggressive, confident, and loose. So, you know, the defensive end and us being confident on both ends of the court, you know, is really, you know, the testament to Coach Smart. So.
I guess I'll ask this of Bradford since he just got here. Tim Booth from the Associated Press. Last couple of years, you guys have beaten UCLA, USC, Kansas. What did those schools, I guess, mean to you as basketball kids growing up? And do the name on the front of the uniform, does it mean anything now when you're going up against a school with the history like Indiana?
You know, those schools we looked up to growing up. The players that came from those programs, you know, they went on to do great things in college and in the NBA. And, you know, we aspire to be like those guys. And when we get an opportunity to play against those guys, you know, we just see another opportunity to beat a team. And, you know, we did a great job of that last year, and hopefully we continue that this year.
Bradford, Bob Kravitz with the Indianapolis Star. In what ways is this team similar to last year's team, and in what ways is it different?
Really, the only similarity is just the name on the jersey. You know, we lost a group of guys from last year's team who did great things, but you know, this year we have a new nucleus of guys who are stepping up and doing great things for this team. Our defense is one of the best, and you know, we've done a great job of getting teams out of what they do, and you know, hopefully we can continue to do that.
This is also for Bradford. Jeff Rabjohns at Peaks.com. Why do you feel you guys are so much better defensively this year than you were last year?
I'd say our focus. Coach does a great job of keeping us focused on stopping teams and getting them out of what they do. Last year, you know, we had so many offensive weapons. You know, we didn't focus as much as we needed to on the defensive end, and we tried to almost outscore teams sometimes. And you know, that hurt us last year. But this year, we've done a great job for the majority of the season, you know, getting teams out of what they do and forcing our havoc style of defense on them.